Bantams Smalltalk, sponsored by Baldon Timber. More than just good wood. Bradford City Women's FC. Pride, passion and determination. Hi guys, welcome back. Now what I'm going to be bringing you today is about a 15-16 minute interview that I did earlier this evening with Bradford City WFC, Bradford City Women's Football Club defender Tori Thomas. So if you can, don't forget, before we get on with the interview, if you can subscribe, click subscribe, that'll be absolutely fantastic. And let's try and hit 40 likes on this video for this first week. That'll be absolutely fantastic. So let's now switch over to that exclusive interview with the one and only Tori Thomas.
Hey.
Yeah. We had a good day.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah,
it's been alright.
Yeah. Here we go with another edition of Bantams Smalltalk, sponsored by Baldon Timber. Today I'm delighted to be joined by Tori Thomas, if I've pronounced that right, of Bradford City WFC. First of all, how are you doing? And are you keeping safe?
Yes, I'm good, thank you.
Good.
I'm a bit bored, but
yeah. So we'll just go on to the first questions. Obviously, you've seen them, so you know what we're going to go through. So before we actually start discussing about Bradford City WFC, can I ask you who you played for previously and how you first ever got into football and what actually inspired you to be a footballer?
So I played for Doncaster Bells last season, and before that played for Sheffield United Development. I first got into football through my granddad. He used to play, and I wanted to be just like him, but I decided when I was younger I wanted to be a keeper. Didn't work out very well. but yeah, my granddad.
Okay, so family connections. Second question is, when did you learn of the interest from obviously Bradford City, and were you eager to join them as soon as you heard from the club?
Yeah, so I joined Bradford this season. Not the best season to have joined, but that's not Bradford's fault. I know Chris through his time at FC. I've never been managed by him, but I've done a few coaching sessions with him. But I knew he was a great coach, and I'd heard good things about the girls, so yeah.
Yeah, it's great because, like I said, I spoke to him the other week. I don't know if you've seen the interview that I did with him, but it's on YouTube anyway. If not, I can send you the link. How are things actually going this season? Obviously, you just said they're not going too well with the obviously COVID. And how are they different to sort of normal seasons? With the on-game situations.
Yeah, so it's been really frustrating, to be fair, because we've got a really good squad and everyone is so keen and the atmosphere is great, but obviously it's just been so stop-start. At the minute we're just waiting to see if anything changes. Obviously we're not allowed to play at the minute. We're doing like weekly fitness calls, and the girls, like, we have a group chat and we're chatting all the time and stuff. But it is difficult because it has, like, I think we've played a lot less than a lot of the teams in the league as well. So it's just been a bit of a roller coaster. But it'll all be a good build up for next season regardless.
Yeah, good. Can I ask you, who's your best teammate then? Who do you get on with the best, or do you get on with all the teams sort of all the same?
I do get on with them all really well. I love the girls, but if I had to say my best mate, I don't want to say this, to be honest, because she's going to wind me up about it, but I'd have to say Amy Beck. We played together before at Sheffield United, and we joined together this season, and we look out for each other.
Yeah. Although I think, as you say, you're a defender, do you ever try and get forward and push up front and try and score a goal?
I think I'd get a nosebleed. I try, and it doesn't go very well, so I just let everyone else.
I'm sure you'll get one this season anyway. I reckon you will. I've already got that competition to win a signed shirt, and I've guessed that your next game there'll be a goal in the 16th minute. So
nice, early. I like it. Like it.
I'll just get the next one up there with us. If and when you do score, have you got a trademark celebration worked out? Or are you going to just do something on the spur of the moment? Have you got something in the back of your mind?
I don't think I'd even believe it's happened. I think I'd be in shock. I think the girls would just jump on me because they'd be in disbelief as well. They'd be like, what's just happened? So, yeah, definitely don't know what I'd do.
Probably the same. I'll probably think of something on the moment, but probably do the robot or something like that. Something different.
Yeah.
So I'll just have a look through the questions. So obviously you get on well with Chris. What's he like, and how does he motivate you? Perhaps if you're having an off game, and does he motivate you to get back to your normal standards and get back to where your normal capabilities? How does he do that?
Yeah, I massively rate Chris for a million reasons, but one of the main things that I like about Chris as a manager is that he just cares. He really, really does care, and I think it's like so crucial in women's football, especially. Obviously it's always important, but in women's football you give up so much time, and obviously it's not, you just get the satisfaction, that's your reward, just that. And so you have to be surrounded by people that have the passion that you do. So when your manager's like driving that, and your manager just puts like 1000% into stuff, that gets you going. So he's really organised, he knows where we want to be, and he takes things that don't go well, but he'll make them into positives or learning experiences. So yeah, I learned loads from Chris, and I really appreciate the chance he took on me this season, to be fair.
That's brilliant. So obviously we've got a few more questions on here, so I'll just find the next one for you. In one word, what does it mean to you to play for Bradford City? If you could describe it in one word.
I was thinking about this before. I think I'm going to go for pride. You get, with women's football, you get a massive sense of pride to be associated with a club, but it's kind of deeper than that in our team, because the girls just absolutely put 1000,000,000% into every single second of the game. So playing with the girls and playing for the badge, you just get a massive sense of pride. So, yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask you where you train and how often? And obviously, you might not be training that much with the weather outside, because it keeps snowing, then it's sunny, and then it's snowing again. Huh.
Yeah. I'm not actually from Bradford, so I think I'm taking a bit of a guess here, but I think we train at Bradford Uni, and then there's another place, I can't remember, but we train twice a week, Tuesday, Thursdays, and obviously matches on Sunday. We train for like 2 hours each night.
Yep. So I'll just get the next one up. Do you have a pre-match ritual or anything like that? So do you do anything the same before each game, sort of bring good luck and get a win, or do you not bother with anything like that?
I always have to have 3 Weetabix for breakfast. And what else do I do? I always have to do my warm-up with 2 chewing gums in. All the girls always ask me what I'm doing. But I can't not have that in for the warm-up. So, yeah, that's it really. I don't have anything really. Maybe I need to start. Maybe then I'll play better.
Yep. So we're going to move on to a different section now and have a bit of fun, and then maybe I'll throw in a couple of extra. Do you ever watch Soccer AM? I'm sure you've heard of it anywhere. So we're going to go sort of a few questions, and it's like some of them are teammates, some of them are either or. So in your team, can I ask you, number one, who is the most skillful that you currently play with? Would you say, is it yourself, or is it another teammate, or?
It's definitely not me. The girls are going to be... whoever I say the girls won't be happy with, someone's going to be annoyed. I'm going to say... I'm going to say Shao Gill. She's got really quick feet and it winds me up. I'm going to say her.
Who would you say is the biggest joker, can have a laugh, perhaps can get everybody up and make everybody laugh when they're down now? Who's the biggest...
Do you know...
Who's the biggest joker in the team?
there's actually, to be fair, all the girls make me laugh like a lot. All I feel like I do is laugh. So I could say any of them really, but if I had to say one, I'd probably say Charlotte Stewart. She's just a clown. She's an absolute clown. But yeah, they're all funny. Everyone bounces off each other really well. So yeah, they're a good lot.
Yep. Can I ask you perhaps who you say has the worst dress sense? Maybe when you go out to the pub, do you think, oh no,
Do you know what? This is hard because I've obviously only been here this season. We've not even been able to go out. But from like footy training and stuff, I'm just going to say Shal Gill because she's always got her shorts like around her ankles. Like she's got basketball shorts on. So I'm going to have to say her. She'll have to shout at me.
And what
for
about
that,
going? We'll have
that's
to
what it is.
do the question the other way around. Go for the best dress sense. Who always looks really good or smart.
Again, I've not really been out of them, so it's difficult. But obviously, in a football kit, other than myself, I'll say I think Mon pulls the kit off well. Yeah.
Yep. What about the worst taste in music? Who do you think? Oh no, why are you listening to that? Anyone?
These are so hard because we've not even been able to be in the changing room that much this season. So I've not heard that many people's music taste. I mean, none of theirs is great, to be fair. They all put rubbish on. I just see all of them.
Yep. Who's your captain of the team then, or does it change, or do you have sort of a fixed captain?
No, it's always Katie.
Okay.
We play centre back together, which is nice. So I love playing alongside her.
Yep. And have you got any special mentions or any special people that you want to thank? This is your chance to perhaps mention a few people if you want to do, or any special messages to Bradford City fans.
Do you know what? I don't have anything other than I just want to say thanks to the girls, obviously, for welcoming me in this season. It's been a weird one, but I'm really enjoying it regardless. Thanks to Chris, obviously, for having me in. And yeah, it's just nice to be associated with Bradford City. It's a great club, so it's nice to be part of it all.
Yep, I'll just ask you a couple more because obviously I don't want to make it too short.
Yeah.
Do you ever come down and watch the first team? Obviously we can't go at the moment, but are you open to watch them? Do you watch them on iFollow or anything like that?
I'm actually from Birmingham, so I'm an Aston Villa fan.
Oh, that's
but
all right.
I do. It's funny when you are in a women's team and you become associated with a club, you can't help but like follow the whole club. So I do follow obviously Bradford men's first team, and I'd like to go to a game when we can. It's funny, you can't help but follow them, and they kind of become your second team. You adopt them a little bit. So yeah, I have been following them this season, even out of the stadium.
Yeah, and outside football, obviously, with things they're getting slightly better with this COVID situation. Touch wood, we might be able to go out a little bit more in May. What are you most looking forward to outside football? What are you looking forward to doing? Is it meeting up with your friends, meeting up with your family, perhaps going for a meal, or maybe going to the pub or something like that? What are you most looking forward to?
So many things. I think I can't wait to give Milan and Grandad a cuddle. Can't wait. And to be fair, I'm really looking forward to being able to go out for a few drinks with the girls from Bradford, because, like I say, we've not been able to do that, and we've had a million birthdays and Christmas that we all wanted to go out for. So I'm sure we'll all go for food and drinks when we can. So that'll be really nice as well. Yeah,
I would imagine you probably all go out for a meal as well and have a right good time.
Yeah. One too many, maybe.
Going to probably go for one more. When do you think the restrictions could be slightly lifted? I'm hopeful that, obviously we can't go back to fully normal, but I'm hoping the shops and stuff will be beginning to open up in May time. Obviously if things keep going the way they are at the moment with all the injections and everything.
Yeah. Honestly, I find myself not predicting stuff because I always just seem to get it wrong, but I'd like to hope that we'll have some more normality come May, and then we can kick into the new football season. My life just revolves around the football season, so as long as we're back for next footy season, I'll be all right. That's all I'm thinking.
Yeah, and the final one before we obviously let you go this evening and enjoy your evening. Keeping on this subject, would you advise people to take the vaccine? Because some people seem to be pretty against it, but I'm definitely up for it. And what would your advice be to those people that are scared of it?
I just think, take it. I just think the sooner we can start getting out of this, the better. So they've worked hard on it, and let's just get back to some form of real life again.
Yep, and well, so obviously, like I say, you're supposed to be playing your next game soon. Are you confident on winning that game? Where are they in the league compared to to Bradford City WFC? Are they above you or below you, or don't you know?
To be honest, I don't know when we're actually going back, so I couldn't tell you when our next game's going to be. I don't really know, but we're all keeping really fit together. And like I said, we've got a really good group of girls, and they're all really good mates as well. So we put 100% into everything for each other, but for the club as well. But yeah, whatever happens, I'm sure we'll win, whoever it is. But we'll see.
Yep, and as I say to all my guests, I'll speak to Chris and try and send it to the club. But obviously, I don't know whether you know that. Obviously, I'm not playing at the moment because of the COVID situation, but I actually play for the disabled team.
Okay, yeah, I did hear that.
So, I think it was this time last year I had some badges made it's got like Bradford City Disability at the top, Bantams Smalltalk at the bottom, so I'll speak to Chris and I'll try and get you one to send forward. So,
yeah, great, that'd be really nice, thank you.
And also, as you know, my show is sponsored by Build Timber, so if your family ever need any kind of timber at all, don't know whether they're local or not, but if they are, if you quote Bantams Smalltalk, they'll get a 15% discount, so you don't even have to pay full price.
Lovely.
So
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you for your time. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do this evening?
We've actually got a fitness session on Zoom for footy, so that'll be nice. We always have a bit of a laugh on there, so I'll get a bit of a workout going.
Oh well, so basically I want to thank you for your time and enjoy your next Zoom meeting, and I'll edit this.
Thank you very much.
I'll let you know when it's up anyway. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
See you later. Cheers.
Alright, thank you. Bye.
Bantams Smalltalk, sponsored by Bantams Timber, more than just good wood. For a 15% discount, simply quote Bantams Smalltalk.